So here's the strategy, same strategy that I employed on Friday. Essentially, don't chase. Wait for the setup, but don't chase it. Price targets. Follow the trend. Go small, slow it down, wait for the trap, watch for the manipulations and the option volumes. So this was essentially pretty easy. Amazon gapped up, and you can see on the gap up, you got these signals, these tails, and here's the trend. So once you have these tails and the trend, on the 15, if you want to slow it down, wait for the 15 minutes. You can see the trend has established. Um, a uptrend on the 15, so you can get in. Probably don't want to chase this candle, but you want to get in. If you didn't get on the first one, you get in the second one. So that's essentially what I did. Um, so I did miss these candles. I hate these candles because these are kind of like a snap up, almost like the opposite of a snap down or a smack down, but they essentially, if you're not holding a position on the smack up, you're not gonna chase, right? So you miss this and you miss that, and then you wait for a new, like a retracement. Here would be a good retracement to get in for the ride up here. Of course, at this point, it's hard to determine if if these candles were a little bit better with the wick, it would have been a indication of reversal. But without the wick, it's hard to. And here's my results. So essentially, almost a perfect day. Got a loss on that Tesla, which accidentally I closed. I wanted to hold this over, but anyhow, still going relatively small. And the reason why these aren't big, even though it looks big, because it is Monday, the IV are high. And with a high IV, you can't play with the 15, 16 because you're not gonna make any money. So you play something small for a Monday, which is 40, right? So on then tomorrow, playing something big would be like 50, 60. That would be big. I'll probably play with the same tomorrow. Just wanna. I don't think tomorrow. There's a good chance of a reversal tomorrow based on the price action today. It's hard to tell, but there's always a chance of a reversal because it's kind of weak today. But here's what I'm talking about. What I mean, normally you don't want to counter trend, and so this is trending up. So these are easy to play because it is trending up. So here you got trending up, both on the 5 minute and the 15 minute. You can see both on the 5 and the 15 you're trending up. But at a certain point, you got a sort of a reversal, but they're not solid reversal signals, so it's hard to counter trend. So in the past, I would probably counter trend based on the signal. However, because my strategy is don't counter trend, I'm not counter trending unless the setup is right. And a better setup would be in this would have had a wick, right? A something where it would have test up here, um, where this guy would have been maybe a little bit lower but higher, and then this one would be another wick. So this would be a better setup for a counter trend. Without the signal, it's really difficult to counter trend because this could be a reversal, right? So I didn't counter trend, although in hindsight, it probably would have been safe, but still, just to maintain your strategy, you don't want to abandon your strategy. If this is the strategy you're going with, just stick with it, even though you lose this opportunity, and these opportunity going down. And then of course here is also pretty good signal, but it's not the perfect signal for a counter trend here. So at this point here, yeah, this is good. This is good. But if this one was a little bit higher, well, it's without breaking above here. If this one was lower and this was, if it's something more like that, then that would have been a better signal for a downturn. But still, this is not the cleanest for a reversal. So yeah, I missed all of that. I did get the VWAP, and even though it penetrated the VWAP because I was going relatively small, go small. So even though it penetrated the VWAP, I wasn't stopped out. And normally the first VWAP is pretty strong. However, Amazon has been using the 100-day moving average for a technical line, interestingly enough. So the programs are now kind of using the 100. So this is a good benchmark. Right here you can see the 100, the reactions as a top for the 100. Here you can see the 100 penetrated VWAP and the 100 being the support. Likewise here, the 100 being the support. And this doesn't apply all the time, but when they do show the 100 as indication of support line, so you should ignore the VWAP, but I didn't. Now, however, I was able to hold and not get stopped out because the 100 I knew was a support level, and of course it was a support level, so a reversal. So that was a profitable trade. Now, at a certain point here, you can't play the reversal again because there is nothing here that indicates a reversal. And again, I didn't want to counter trend. Had this guy look more like that, with this guy higher, and something like that, then I might have counter trend. Without those candles, it's just difficult to counter trend. And of course, the reverse. Second time to VWAP, of course, I'm not gonna play. Only the first time the VWAP or 100, even though the VWAP and the 100 are merging together, I did not play that. And you can see also the trend is now starting to go down. So you are kind of going the opposite trend at this point. So that's the other reason why I didn't play on the VWAP or in the 100. So that's a smart play. Now I wanted to get a reversal, but without, it's hard to see. This isn't the cleanest reversal point, right? And let me see if the Q. Where did this go to? There's nothing here that indicate. Oh, actually, it did on the 15. So I did see this on the 15. It's a reversal. However, the trend was going down, and I missed this one, and I was very disappointed that I missed this one. Um, it could have been a little bit better had it gone a little bit lower. Um, yeah. Yeah. What's another? If there's another signal. Maybe I should have watched this guy. Yeah, I didn't watch this guy. Actually, you can see here on the 15-minute, the QQQ has support here on, this is actually the 100 on the 15. There's support on the 100 and the VWAP. 100 and the VWAP. So this support right here, pretty strong support. You can see that. So that would have been a good evidence of Amazon, reversal. Which where is Amazon? How come I don't see Amazon? It should be up here somewhere. Uh, I'm not seeing Amazon at all. Just maybe here it is. Oh, because I'm sorting by performance. So here is, this is the same point where the QQQ was at, the support for even though this is below the VWAP and the 100, it is a reversal candle. These are classic reversal candle along with the QQQ, and I should not have missed this. Or maybe I did get it, but I closed out way too soon. I don't remember. It's just yeah. But I did miss all this run up. I closed out too soon, and all this run up, I should have Should have been braver and held on. I don't know why. Keep getting chicken and closing, even though I wanted to hold a position over for tomorrow. Eventually it showed so much strength. I did get in a position to hold for tomorrow, which I don't think is a smart idea looking at it now, because I think there's a good chance of reversal. Um, it's sitting right at the 50, so that's a price target. So 50 is the 50 on the Fibonacci is the price target. So it has almost reached the price target, so and I think any gap up tomorrow, hoping for a gap up tomorrow, I would close the position. I don't think it's going to. Who knows? Maybe it will go and break this level tomorrow. It's hard to say, but at this point the volume is so light. It did close at the high, but we'll see how the front runner will do. It's probably going to be flat for the open tomorrow. I mean, most likely it's going to be flat. Because it did close at the high, and normally this is a pretty solid level as far as price level. And here's the 50. So the 50 is at 32.2. So maybe it will gap up tomorrow to this level. But that's Amazon. Let's look at the other stocks of interest. So Shopify is still showing strength. Actually starting to break out, Shopify. So of course Nvidia have earnings coming up, and probably gonna beat earnings. This guy's probably gonna fly. I don't know if now Google, any weakness on Google. Oh jeez, Google has already gone kind of too much for me. But maybe a retracement. I would like to get into Google. This guy's always flying. It's hard to catch this guy. Yeah, can't chase that one. Netflix is another one. Probably gonna fail. So this one is a short opportunity if it does fail, because right now this is a top candle, and then you got is this a yeah, that's a daily. So the next one is a reversal candle. You see it went up, failed to reach the top, reversal, and today has ended up at the high. But any pittering out tomorrow after a gap up, if it's something like this, the I would probably short it, right? If it gaps up a little bit and then starts to go up, but then fail and have some kind of candle like that, so you have essentially a lower high kind of scenario. I think Netflix is a short, so I might pay attention to Netflix tomorrow. I did bought Snow in my 401k, so this one looks fairly good. The biotech is behaving very strong. So here is the market is looking, yeah, everything is looking good. I did buy a couple of biotechs, because the biotechs are the strongest today. QQQ is the weakest out of all of them, but I think it'll gather strength. As long as these guys SPY, DIA, everything, IWM, yeah, everything is really looking strong right now. So don't think I would have any fear. Let's look at some of the other stocks that potentially are good opportunities. So I got Lilly. Let me take a look at Lilly. This thing is still looking weak, but I think it's at a good support level right here, not the 50-day moving average, or the 50 on the weekly, the 50 weekly moving average. So Lilly is a good one. I may add to it. iSurge is the other one I got. Looks, yeah. Hopefully it can break out of this one. As long as the biotechs are strong, these guys should move. Amgen, a little bit late to get into Amgen. The other one I like to get in is Valerio, some of the oil stocks. Let's see how this looks. So maybe this is forming a base. So this thing can definitely go back up to 60. If the oil, let's see how oil look. BNO. So yeah, it looks like the Brent might starts to go back up, then Valero will go back up. Let's look at some of our other favorite stocks like Tesla. Tesla still looking decent. Nothing to write about. It's still above the 20-day moving average. You know, you got these long tails, but that's really doesn't mean much for Tesla that much. As long as it's green, so today is a green day and it's up 2%. It can easily gap open up higher because it's all manipulated. For stocks like Tesla, you can have a huge gap up. Apple, I think, was looking pretty strong today. Yeah, look at that. Although now it's hitting the 61.8. So Apple at the 61.8. Let me see, 61.8. Yeah. So it has reached a price target. So let's see how it perform tomorrow. Maybe they'll start doing profit taking. There may be a chance of a profit taking tomorrow on a gap up on Apple because the 61.8 has been reached. Zoom, let me see. I think I missed. Yeah, I definitely missed the. I can't believe I missed this one. I wanted this one, but I was just paying attention to Amazon. So I'm hoping for another opportunity. Let's see how Zoom. Yeah, at this point, it's hard to say. I mean, these were classic signal for a reversal. So this was a classic reversal that I wanted on that one. Um, not Baba, not Baba. Boeing. Boeing is actually looking pretty strong. Actually, maybe a break and go to this guy. So that's something I need to look at. Yeah, the Crown, big C. Yeah, this is probably gonna continue to go higher. Um, 5.5. Opportunity to probably go higher. Baba. Yeah. So yeah, look at Roku. Man. Yeah, I mean, geez, I wish I can. It's just so difficult to hold on to these guys once there's a reversal like this. You just afraid of reversing, you sell out, and then it just go right back up. But that's it. Easy day today, even though I'm playing it safe. Right now, still, I'm not. It's hard to say. The volume is very low. We'll see what happens with the gap up tomorrow. If there's a gap up, it's hard to say. I guess I just go with the technical, just see how. Right now, the trend is still higher. Higher high. Yeah, this is a higher high, higher low. So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna look for 50% for the target on the QQQ, and let's see what happens. They're probably gonna be a reversal at the 50% on the QQQ, just because that's a nice price target. So that's where I'm looking for. And of course for Amazon, that would be, yeah, essentially up here. Yeah, so it might gap up and reach this before reversing tomorrow. So and then that would be probably a reversal tomorrow. If it end lower tomorrow, or sh- yeah, if it shows a downtrend on this guy tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday it would start to reverse on the market. But all you know is I was predicting Monday and Tuesday to be higher, so let's just see. Let's hopefully Tuesday we'll have some follow up and see what happened on the price target when it reached here. If it doesn't reach here, then we'll see what happened. But for right now, that's what I'm playing.